Hey everybody, thanks for joining me in the perimeter garden on Outside with Jeff. I've got another section here of perimeter garden. So far I have the zucchini squash planted, I've got the cucumbers planted. I just raked the clods off. Now I'm going to come through and quickly hoe up. Once again, there's some of those little oak plants coming up, oak trees. So I'm just going to gently disturb the surface here. This soil is pretty good and loose. It was part of what I dug up a couple weeks ago, and it's pretty workable. Okay, everything's good and disturbed now. No weeds are going to be growing from that. I used the back of my rake to smooth this over, and then I'll pull it back through and remove the grass. And that'll get added to the compost pile. I'll just pull it down to the end here where I have the clods. Okay, right there. I'll put those in my 5-gallon bucket here in a minute. And get those out of the compost pile so they can start to become good compost along with all the stuff we had from the kitchen. Now, I've got the zucchinis, I got the cucumbers. I have some winter squash here that I'm gonna grow. I have 5 varieties that I'll be planting along down this row. And see the spacing, 3 foot, 3 foot. Looks like everything needs to be like 2 to 3 foot apart. So I'm gonna come about a foot or 2 from that cucumber about here. So let's get about 5 foot. I'm gonna squeeze 3 plants into this space. Right beyond it, I have 2 cauliflower plants that I'm not pulling up yet because they've already started to form a little head. Let's see here. So to determine which variety I'm gonna plant first, I'm gonna go ahead and put in, I'm gonna do the most unique one. So these are all unique. I have blue Bayou, a sweet meat winter, a Long Island cheese, and a golden Hubbard. I'm gonna do the blue Bayou right here. I'm not sure exactly if these are a bush or if they're gonna bush out or be more vining. I've never grown this variety before, but I'm gonna come out about 2 foot from those cucumbers. Just put 2 seeds right there, cover them up, and I'm gonna put my stick to mark the spot. I'm gonna come over foot, 2 foot right there, put 2 seeds, cover them up, stick to mark the spot. Now this is a larger seed. It says on the packet to plant them a 1/2 inch deep. So that's about what I'm doing. 1 foot, 2 foot, here we go. Make a little indentation about a 1/2 inch down. Put your 2 seeds in there. Now it's really important that after these seeds germinate, if both seeds germinate, to come back over. I forgot to mark that spot, now I gotta find the seed. There it is. It's really important after they germinate that you come back through and thin them. Last year when I grew my winter squash, I planted 2 seeds per hole. I did not thin them. They grew in too thick. And although I didn't have any disease issues or anything like that, I feel like they were overcrowded and I didn't get as much production as I should have. I still was able to get the one type. I had 17 squash between 6 plants, but according to the seed packet, I should have had quite a bit more than that. So yeah, the key in planting your squash is not having them planted too thick, not too dense. I'll get these watered in. Go ahead and do that right now. I got my watering can here. So I'll get these watered in. Squash seem to germinate pretty good. There is a 92% germ rate on these seeds. So I would say all 6 of these seeds I planted will come up. Just keep them wet. And that's about all there is to it. After they come up and they're a couple inches high, I'll thin the weaker of the 2 plants, and I'll just continue to water them and watch them grow. Thanks for joining me in my garden. Be sure to like this video, Drop a comment down below and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.